Is the market imploding?
Analysts say there's a ticking time bomb in housing.
We are faced with the possibility of a huge tariff threat, but that will have a major impact on everything to do with housing and mortgages.
Things are not looking as bright as they were,
I want to take a moment to talk about where the market is and what's really happening. So let's take a step back. What are market bubbles? A bubble isn't just rising prices, although that is typically a good sign of a market bubble. And a crash isn't just defined with falling prices. A true bubble happens when two things occur. Number one, home prices become significantly overvalued compared to fundamentals. Number two, speculation drives the market upward, fueled by belief that prices will keep rising forever.
Forever, 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 ever, forever, ever.
You probably keep hearing the phrase, the real estate bubble is bursting. But is it really the case? What we're seeing right now is price corrections, not a full-scale collapse. All this is falling prices. But why? Well, for one, we have a perfect storm of an oversupply of condo inventory and economic uncertainty, threats of tariffs and job loss, and the ongoing fight to cool inflation, which I think for now we've kind of got under control. What's happening right now is we're having kind of like a leveling off. With the soaring interest rates over the last couple of years, home price growth has definitely slowed, but not collapsed. In fact, this kind of correction is expected after a long period of rapid appreciation. Yes, condos in the past years may have been overvalued. But what does that really mean? It just means that today's prices may not align with where the market is right now. Yet, buyers are making more informed decisions, lenders are screening better, and many are still choosing to buy rather than rent. Because even if a home is overvalued, owning can be a better long-term investment rather than paying someone else's mortgage. The cycle always moves. I've been in the real estate market since before 2008. I've seen the market rebound from the pandemic shutdown, and one thing is always true. What goes up must come down, and what comes down must eventually go back up. Everyone is calling this a deep crash. You know why? Because people love misery. And misery loves company. And you know what's really great clickbait? The same way I got you here. Is the market imploding? Are tariffs going to ruin the real estate market? People don't want to read or watch positivity. That's no fun. But that's what news headlines are feeding off of. Dramatic headlines, doomsday predictions, and extreme opinions keep people hooked. But the truth? The market is cyclical. So what now? What I do know is that there is absolutely pent-up demand. It doesn't mean we're forming a bubble again. It just means we have buyers who are ready and waiting for the right time for them to jump in. It can't rain all the time, just like it can't be sunny all the time. And that's okay. That's how markets move. You can't time it. You just have to be in it. And over the long term, markets as we know it have only gone up over time. So no matter who you ask, everyone has a different prediction. And hindsight, it's always 2020. We're not gonna know until we know. But what I do know is that you won't be in the same phase of life again. This is the only time that you'll be at the age that you're at right now. This unique life stage you're at. So while the market goes through its cycles, you could be waiting for the perfect opportunity to arise, all while losing out on the current opportunity to make your current life great and setting yourself up for the future. Is there general hysteria every time prices come down a bit? Always. But there's equally always hysteria when the prices go up a bit. The masses, they'll follow the noise, but you have to know your plans, your goals, and your timeline. So I'll leave you with this. In every market cycle, there's winners and there's losers. The winners, they don't let fear dictate their decisions. So what do you think? Is this a crash? Or just another phase in this cycle? Let me know in the comments.